This TRT World crew was just meters away from an Israeli airstrike in the heart of Syria's capital. This channel's Noor Kormosh caught up in the explosions that rocked Damascus, targeting sites near the defense ministry and the presidential palace. Minutes later, the Israeli military releasing drone footage of the attacks on what it called the military headquarters of the Syrian regime, just hours after similar strikes elsewhere across the country. Including these on Syrian tanks and military vehicles, Israel vowed to destroy Syria's armed forces to protect what it called its interests in the south of the country.
Our interests in Syria are known, limited and clear. First of all, to maintain the status quo in the southern Syrian region, which is also close to our border, and to prevent the development of threats against Israel in this area. The second thing, to prevent harm to the Druze community, with which we have a bold and strong relationship with the Druze citizens here in Israel.
After the rise of outlaw groups in the Sweida province and the attack on the public security convoy and the assault on civilians in the Sweida governorate, we, the Ministry of Defence, supported the general security to restore security and safety to the Sweida province.
Scores of people in the city of Sweida have been killed in violence there this week. The government sent troops to the region on Monday to stop fighting. The Syrian Defense Ministry announced a ceasefire on Tuesday, withdrawing from Sweida and leaving the city to forces inside it. After Druze fighters breached the ceasefire, clashes erupted again with Syrian government forces. Syria's government says it's committed to protecting people there, but added that those responsible for lawlessness would be held accountable. Druze communities in Israel have called for the Israeli government to protect those in Sweida. Large numbers gathered near the Syrian border demarcation line.
I feel not good. My family in Syria, last day he killed of all family. This is not fair.
Dozens were also seen crossing the border into southern Syria. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned that anyone entering Syrian territory was risking their life. The Israeli army released footage showing a military meeting near the border and said it was sending more troops to the area. Military vehicles were seen driving along the armistice line at Majd al-Shams. Israel has demanded the Syrian government stay out of the south of the country. The United States, meanwhile, has praised Syria's new ruler, including President Ahmed al-Sharaa, and said peace is possible between Syria and Israel. The US has reportedly also asked Israel to halt airstrikes. During a meeting between the Crown Prince of Bahrain and Donald Trump, US Secretary of State Marco Rubio said that Washington was concerned by the escalation.
We've been engaged with them all morning long and all night long with both sides, and we think we're on our way towards a real de-escalation and then hopefully get back on track in helping Syria build a country and arriving at a situation there in the Middle East that's far more stable.
With Israeli strikes now hitting government buildings in Damascus, the situation appears finally poised, with the potential to plunge Syria back into violence and crisis once again. Joel Flynn, TRT World.